Welcome to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. We face a very interesting time in our country because there are several serious leaks that are coming out concerning the 2022 presidential elections. Raila had said that his victory was taken away, and he mentioned several groups of people very much adversely. He mentioned the IEBC, the Supreme Court, USA, and many other bodies. The government has continued to maintain that they won fair and square. People went to the street to lament, to face the IEBC to open the server, a server that they said cannot be opened because it doesn't fall under the purview of the IEBC, neither does it fall under the purview of the government, nor that of the judiciary. And they maintained that that server cannot be opened so that we can know exactly who won. Yesterday, we woke up to news that Hussein Marjan is saying that that server can be opened. But there is another news that is captured by a certain publication, which is alleging that there is a judge that received 1.7 million shillings from Gladys Sholei. And they say there that Isaac Lenaola received 1.7 million US dollars from Sholei. And the publication says here that a CCTV footage we exclusively obtained from the Karen Blixen Hotel's car park captures the Supreme Court judge collecting the money in cash from Wasingishu women rep. And that is how it is left. Now I want to have a quick disclaimer. This got the attention of the judiciary led by the President, Madam Martha Koome, and they warned that this is fake. In fact, if you can see the photo that I'm giving you there, it has been flagged fake. So this news they are saying is fake. But there are other Kenyans that do not take it lightly. And one of them who feels that maybe this must have been true is Grand Mullah. This is what Grand Mullah says. Grand Mullah was wondering why President Ruto has taken too long to come back to the country, because there are serious things going on. And he says President William Samoei Ruto has taken the global stage by storm and emerged as Africa's diplomat number one. Why is he not triggering a seismic explosion at home? When will he start the fight against corruption in his government, in public service, and in judiciary? August, September 2022, a senior judge took 200 million Kenyan shillings bribe to overturn the will of the people, and life continues because in Kenya hakuna matata. So he is trying to echo what the newspaper had published. Now, what caught my attention is the fact that Ahmed Nasir is a senior lawyer. In fact, he was once a lawyer that represented the IEBC during the 2017 case, Raila against Uhuru Kenyatta. And now there is a sharp U-turn that is really very suspicious. He also understands the repercussion of talking about something that has been flagged fake. The question is, why would you think that people like Ahmed Nasir have the guts to talk about something that has been flagged fake? The newspaper has the guts to talk about something that they know very well carries an amount of reprimand if they are found guilty. And then another person who questioned this is Ledama, the Narok senator. This is what Ledama is saying. Ledama is telling Grand Mullah that senator, my very good friend Ahmed Nasir, who got paid to overturn the will of the people, say it now or forever shut your mouth, as it won't help nobody. It only raises emotions, and pastoralists can't bottle up negative emotions for too long. This thing is messing up my condition or something of that kind. So Ledama is telling Ahmed Nasir to come up and say who is this who was paid 200,000 Kenyan shillings. Let me tell you something. The judiciary has flagged this as fake, and I think they expect people to know that this is fake. Ahmed Nasir, after this has been flagged, continues now to translate the 1.7 US dollars into shillings, and he's saying 200 Kenyan shillings. My question is one. Why can't the judiciary push people and put them to task to explain where they're coming with these allegations? Why haven't we seen people going to that hotel to give us the CCTV in front of in the public, so that we can see that this is the CCTV that is being talked about, and this is where they're saying someone was bribed? This is a very delicate matter, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you something. In Kenya, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. And as such, we want to assume that these people are innocent, the people are being mentioned. But then, don't you think it is a very emotional thing? Because many people have had this attitude that there were some people who were bribed to overturn the will of the people. The faith between the judiciary and the common man will continue to diminish, because already even Martha Koome herself the other day said that there is need to bridge the gap to ensure that there is faith with the judiciary. Because whenever there is faith, people will not take matters into their hands. The reason why sometimes people meet suspects on the street and they kill them is because they feel if this one goes to the courts, atachiliwa too. And so this is something that is very serious, and the judiciary must look at it. What does it portend? Because it is coming at a time when they are push and pull to open the servers. And the IEBC had said that they are going to open the server, something that people feel a server that has been doctored by Jose Camargo. The scrutiny of the 2022 election is something that is very emotional. I think we need to get to the rock bottom of this thing, so that we put to rest all these allegations. Because there are people who have moved on. The Azimio supporters will find it very difficult even to move on when such things are coming up and no action is taken. Already we were told that some people wanted to kill Chebukati. We have not seen any arrests. Now these allegations that are coming up, especially after a senior lawyer who understands that such allegations are serious, adds his voice. Where are we as Kenyans? And what does it really mean when a citizen who woke up very early in the morning to go and vote, voted for Raila Odinga, and Raila has said that my votes were robbed of me? And yes, yet 1 year down the line, there are certain allegations to corroborate what has always been felt by many people. 2027 is coming, and the judiciary is intact. All of them, the 7 of them, and they are already implicated in this. They are mentioned adversely. What can really help Kenyans? The server. Let us open that server to see whether it was doctored or not, because Kenyans need to have at least a rest on this, ladies and gentlemen. Matters election are very emotional. Raila Odinga is calling for complete overhaul of the IEBC. Why can't we also look at the conducts of our judges and see if we can have a new team? Because we are sitting on a time bomb, and this will really sit bad with us in 2027. Because 27, when people will go for an election knowing very well that there is no faith, there is no democracy, the will of the people is going to be overturned. What next? Because the judiciary is simply saying this news is fake, but others are saying this happened, and others are telling Ahmed Nasir, please tell us. At least in the publication, they mentioned one of the judges, and they mentioned Gladys Sholei, who is the women rep of Uasin Gishu. But now it ends there. Are they intending to take another step to maybe summon Ahmed Nasir to say something about it, to summon the senior, the editors of that newspaper, so that we can know the truth. Because, you know, we are sick and tired of this kind of accusations and counter accusations. And I think Raila continues to score big when he's quiet. He's not on the streets, but you see people are already tired. I never thought that Ahmed Nasir could come up and talk about such a thing. It is serious, it is emotional, it is burning, and it is really going to put Kenya in a very precarious situation. We don't want to get to a political quagmire where there is tension. Let the judiciary come out and clear this air. Apart from just saying that this is fake, let them summon the people so that we can know the truth. I don't know what you think, but that is my take.